Libra. Always seeking a mirror or clear pool, the Libra native tends to look for his identity through the eyes of others. Libra will look to others for clues to know himself. The Libra native seeks to please and put forth his best to measure up to your praise. Conversely, he could act out negative behaviors to please an adult or friend who somehow doesn't see the best in him. Close friendships mean a lot too. Theater is a good medium for trying on many hats safely. Libra natives need to develop self-confidence and a strong sense of identity. They need to be taught the importance of trust and honesty in all their interactions. Natives of the scales tend to compare one thing with another, but it's best that you do not compare him negatively with his friends. Because Libra sees both sides, they have a strong sense of fairness, but may have trouble making decisions. Libras are natural arbitrators and often play the role of the class peacemaker. Later, some will grow up to be lawyers. Libras are born diplomats and can get along with almost anyone. They need to learn to say no rather than always trying to make someone happy. They may become unbalanced and noticeably disturbed by an ugly or discordant environment. Libra is attracted to beauty and peace. Even so, your own example can help your Libra natives learn how to confront and handle unpleasant situations. Some Libra natives will resort to lying rather than rock the boat. By all means, stress honesty and openness in your household. Libra rising. Libra rising comes across as gracious and sociable. With proper education, these normally refined natives can be exceptionally well-mannered and polite. The Libra rising native tends to reflect and mirror other people's feelings or their perceived expectations of him. He needs to cultivate a sense of a me. Because he doesn't like tipping the Libra scales, he may tend to accommodate others rather than rock the boat. He needs to learn to stick up for himself and to deal with consequences and even confrontations without fear. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, rules Libra. If Libra is found in a fire sign, the native may be socially outgoing. With Venus in an air sign, the native mixes well with all sorts of people. When Venus is in a water sign, the native could be kind but less apt to feel secure in relationships. He needs to know his own self-worth. If Venus is in an earth sign, the native often loves beautiful things. The Libra rising native is typically very aware of his appearance. He may be physically attractive and probably likes to look nice. A warning, Libra rising youngsters are often aware of the dividends a little charm can bring. If not checked, an affected charm can be an effective way to manipulate others. Teach this native to be sincere and honest. Moon in Libra. Moon in Libra is friendly. They need to have close relationships to feel happy. They seek to understand about themselves through others. Natives with this placement can be very sensitive to what other people think about them. Above all, they seek to please and are capable of putting forth their best to measure up to your praise, or conversely, of acting out negative behaviors to please an adult or friend who somehow doesn't see the best in them. This native of the scales can feel unbalanced, uncomfortable, and even angry in a discordant environment. He seeks peace and inner balance. He tends to compare himself to others, and unless he's learned to feel good about himself, may place himself at the low end of the scales. Moon in Libra is apt to be giving, conciliatory, and even flattering in relationships, and able to adjust to almost any situation. Reflective, tactful, this native knows how to express understanding. Mercury in Libra. The Mercury in Libra native has a reflective mind, a mirror for others. He is easy to talk with, a great mediator or negotiator. He gains popularity due to an innate willingness to accept the ideas and thoughts of others and to hear them out. This Mercury is at home with public relations, politics, diplomacy, and sales. Typically, he is considerate, helpful, and courteous. This native is likely to show a strong sense of fairness. He can see both sides of the story. He likes to compare one thing with another. The same tendency makes it hard to make a choice. Stress honesty in your household. Especially if other positions are in Libra, this native could find it hard to handle difficult situations. He would rather not rock the boat. Teach him to face reality and to never be afraid to tell the truth. Venus in Libra. Venus in Libra loves beauty, refinement, and decorum. This native benefits by learning the social graces at an early age. Seeking inner and outer harmony, he could be uncomfortable in an ugly or discordant environment. Relationships are the big thing, close buddies and later friends of the opposite sex. A peacemaker, he prefers to avoid all harsh and crude actions, people, or things. A natural diplomat, this native could bring people together for social reasons or to resolve their differences. Teach him to stand up for what's right, even if it means rocking the boat. Natives with Venus in its own sign may be physically attractive and charming. The pitfall is when charm becomes a mask for manipulation. Teach your Venus and Libra native to dare to be true. Mars in Libra. Mars in Libra seeks inner and outer balance. Some of his greatest lessons in life will come through relationships. This native has an inner urge to be all things to all people and would rather bend than argue or make waves. He is a natural diplomat, courteous and concerned with the comfort and welfare of others. Often, natives with this placement like to organize social events, such as parties. Usually, natives with this placement have a strong sense of fairness. They look at both sides of the coin before arriving at a conclusion. They have strong powers of persuasion and are often expert at bringing opposing sides together. This native may be interested in law. This position also favors artistic pursuits, as well as PR jobs and work dealing with people, such as travel agent or receptionist. If Mars is strongly afflicted, a tendency to argue would make harmony and relationships harder to achieve. On the other hand, this native needs to know who he is and where he's headed. The Mars and Libra native too readily accommodates the desires of others, confusing them for his own, desiring to please and not really sure of what he needs.
Relationships, finances, career, and more. Our accredited psychic readers will astound you with accurate insights to your most pressing concerns and questions. Absolutely Psychic is known for quality, as our clients call back. Enter Absolutely Psychic and let our psychics bring you to the light. Your future starts now. Phone 1-800-498-8777 or online at absolutelypsychic.com.